Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Hey, they saying Francis Ngannou could be taking on Tyson Fury this summer after a potential Alexander Usyk fight. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna stop the video because I gotta find something to drink. I've been out shopping all day. I got one more stop to make after this stop. So I gotta hit the liquor store, get some Nay-Ho, hit the liquor store, get some. I ain't getting no Nay-Ho today. But yeah, man, that's why he wanted to leave Dana White, and you know, Dana White could have just facilitated that, but a lot of these dudes in combat sports don't work together. Dana don't like Bob. Bob don't like Dana, and they just choosing not to work with each other. So ain't too much you can do about that. And he rather had let Francis Ngannou cross the street, and he rather let him cross the street. I'm gonna say they moved to groomer place because Miles ain't been here since he's a puppy. I think it's in the next class over. So I mean, at the end of the day, that's what he want. He want to chase money in the boxing ring. They said that, you know, a lot of people gonna want to fight it. Fury got to beat Usyk first, and you know, so be it. So I mean, I ain't mad. I don't even care no more, bro. I mean, we wanted to get John Jones and Francis Ngannou. We ain't getting it. You know, welcome to our world, MMA fans. I ain't never heard nobody say, you know what, man, we want Francis and Fury. I ain't heard nobody say that shit. I ain't heard nobody say shit. But that's what we getting. You know, I might watch it, bro. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I might even support it. Dog Groomer Plaza on 10. They gonna be like, you haven't been here since 1999. You know. But yeah, I'll watch it. You know, I might support it. And grooming prices is high. It's like $100 just for miles. I'm just gonna end up ordering the equipment and just keep doing it myself. Man, I don't do. But the one thing I like about it, they give a nice long ass break from them niggas, man. But nonetheless, about my problems. But yeah, you talk about, you know, Ngannou and Fury. That's what he want to do, chase money. Dana White should just facilitate it. But the thing about that Ngannou didn't want to let him facilitate it is because Dana White would have took a big chunk out of his money. That's what he did with Conor McGregor. Dana White took a big ass chunk out of Conor McGregor money, and that's why it was told to me why the Mayweather and Conor McGregor it ain't the rematch ain't happening because Conor trying to get away from Dana White. I forget. I said the number how much Dana White took out of that shit too. I just didn't forgot. I said the number too. It was a crazy, wild number. I mean, yeah, he took a nice chunk of change out of his shit, bro. This girl in the liquor store, she's staring hard as hell. Like, yo, we get off the phone, shit. Maybe a nigga holler at your ass. But I don't remember all that shit. Nah, buddy, I'm good right now. But yeah, Dana White, that's why he wanted to get away from Dana White. That's probably why he ain't let Dana facilitate it. Dana got a nice piece of change out that deal off letting McGregor fight Mayweather. I mean, greed is a mug. That's one thing that drives businessmen. And it could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. A lot of times it end up being a bad thing. When you chasing greed, when you chasing money like that, like when you chasing it or you get money, it mess up a lot of relationships. Most first and foremost, it mess up your intimate relationship with your wife. They say money mess up everything. You know, if it don't change you, it say it change the people around you and how they treat you. And You know, when you just looking at the money, you ain't, you know, spending the time with your kids, spending the time with your spouse. And if y'all spending time, you spending time off. You spending the time off your money, y'all. You know, you trying to cover up buying their bags and taking on expensive trips. But sometimes it's the simple shit, dude. Just sitting on the couch together, watching a movie, having a conversation, talking to each other. You know, and you constantly just running the business like the UFC, money, money, money. The phone stopped ringing. He probably the best for his relationship if he stepped away from UFC for a minute. Even despite what he did with his wife. Probably best. He probably won't want to come back, bro. Real talk. But like he said, I could have stepped away years ago. But that's probably why Ngannou wanted to get away. Now I'm free of you. You can have your title back. Now I ain't gonna have your hands in my pocket for my next major move. And I'm pretty sure if I wanted to come back, I can come back. Excuse me, I can come back. So I get it. You know, will it be a big fight? It's gonna be overseas because Fury can't fight in America right now. And there's his brother fighting Jake Paul on Saudi Arabia. So it seemed like ESPN too was about to come on with an onslaught of pay-per-views. That's what it looked like to me. And for them, 2 pay-per-views, I'm just talking about the boxing top rank side of stuff, or just the boxing side of stuff. 2 pay-per-views in 1 year. Chew on that for a minute. 2 pay-per-views in 1 year for them. February 26th, Jake Paul and Tommy Fury, then Fury and Francis Ngannou probably gonna be pay-per-view later in the year. And don't forget, they had a pay-per-view last year with White and Fury. They put that shit on pay-per-view in America, and I know it didn't do good. And now they talking about Haney and Lomachenko on pay-per-view. That's 3 pay-per-views. They wow. So yeah, they set tripping in this motherfucker. I wonder what's the interest gonna be. It's gonna have to be Saudi Arabia, Africa, overseas. I mean, what's the interest in seeing that? And Ngannou, yeah, he kind of got a striking background, but is it good enough, for people to want to buy into it? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'll watch it because he got power. But we seen Tyson Fury take the powerful punch at Deontay Wilder. So what can Ngannou do? You know? It'd be more interesting if Ngannou fought Deontay Wilder. Way more interesting. You know? But him and Fury been bigging this fight up for a couple years now. So, I mean, don't surprise me none. Don't surprise me none at all. But, you know, Fury can take a punch, but, you know, he been taking some punishment since he came back. Then he was punishing his body with them drugs, too. So, Ngannou possibly could. I'm pretty sure he's been training to box. But training and sparring and doing the conditioning and actually getting there. And to me, he was starting to become a master. He was starting to become a full-rounded MMA fighter. Come on, now open. I was going there. They must have remodeled or something. Talking about now open. Shit, I still going. Sometimes I go to what's that, XL Destination, Men's XL. I go in there sometimes. Dress shirts. They have some nice shit in there. Especially when I was a little heavier. Yeah, they had all my shit in there. I ain't never had to fight for a size in there. Never. But yeah. So, but yeah, I can see, you know, I think I don't know what's the interest. I was going back and forth like last year, a couple years ago on social media, so I don't really know where the interest is in that fight in America. You know? And like boxing, man, is going pay per fight or pay per event. And they say we buy the pay-per-view based on the main event according to Bob Arum, so we pretty much pay per fight. You know? And when the purses start to exceed what the networks are offering and you want the fans to finance the fight, that should be a red flag right there. They gonna run this sport into the ground, bro. They already doing it. They feet gonna be burning in a minute from the earth core from running in the ground so much. Excuse me. Real talk. But, I mean, power to them. They can get the money while you want to get it. But guess what? You get the money and you destroying your community, dude. Think about that for a minute. You get the money, you destroying the sport, you know, for the next generation coming after you, ain't gonna be no money. They can say, well, boxing gonna never die. I have to wait and see. But they pressing it. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Boxing Room playlist, check out the Heavyweight Boxing Talk playlist. Let's check out the MMA playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere from Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.